Hi Virgo, this is your monthly May tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread after that. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of May. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this month. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Lovers. We have the 9 of Cups clarified by the Hermit. Then we have the 10 of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the 6 of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. And we also have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, perhaps even another Virgo. But we have every single element on the table. Yeah, we do. Right? It feels very happy. It feels final. Okay, and perhaps you're going to be making a choice at some point in May, and going down the road at some point in the future, you will feel like this was the right choice that you're about to make. Okay, at the same time, you could be meeting the love of your life. This is a very happy spread, very happy. You're going to be, let me explain. The Lovers, all the way to your left, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice. Granted, we all choose to be in relationships or marriages, so perhaps you're gonna, take a take a couple of hours to think about it, right? Sleep on it, and when you wake up in the morning, you'll be like, yes, I do want to move forward with this person. Because here's the deal: there is no offers on the table, right? There is no pages here. There's no knights here. We do have the Ace of Swords in the potential outcome, but it's not in the beginning. Right? It feels like a done deal. It really does. The Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. Okay? And also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of how people feel towards one another, in terms of an actual connection between two people, is the 2 of Cups. And we also have the 2 of Cups here. On the bottom of the deck, you see that card? That's 2 of Cups. So you got both of them. Okay, so yeah, it could be the love of your life. The 2 of Cups is also a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. So I think it's a perfect match. Right? It is a perfect match for the two of you. Or it will, at least it's how it will feel. And we start off with the Wheel of Fortune, which the Lovers is clarifying. The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sagittarius, but the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. Right? Right there, out the gate, out the door, in the beginning, we have a start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. For some of you, it could be travel somehow involved here. The Wheel of Fortune every once in a while comes through as a card of travel, but if there is no travel involved, then again, nobody is hesitating, nobody is, taking their time. Like I said, you may think about it for a couple hours, but you're going for it. The 9 of Cups, the next card over, is clarified by the Hermit. The Hermit is your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Virgo. And the 9 of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and that's how you will feel. You will feel satisfied. You will feel like it's a wish come true. You will feel really good about this. And the next card I came out is the 10 of Cups, right? So you see, before I started clarifying, we had the 9 of Cups, followed up immediately by the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a family card. It's a card of a commitment or marriage. As a matter of fact, that card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. The person in the 9 of Cups is happy because it's a wish granted, right? It's a card of satisfaction, fulfillment. And so is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a card of, the happily ever after. You will feel like that's it. This is it for you. Virgo. In the potential outcome, we have the 6 of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of, something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage. So technically you have 2 commitment and marriage cards. One in the main spread on the left and the other one in the potential outcome. The 6 of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself or feeling good about what's going on with you. Right? The Ace of Swords right next to it is a card of clarity. right? You'll be crystal clear what this person means to you. You'll be crystal clear about where this is going, right? Nobody is hiding anything. Nobody's beating around the bush. Nobody is taking their time, And the Ace of Swords is the word yes, by the way, because the Ace of Swords, yeah, it's the Ace of Truth, the Ace of a new beginning. The word is yes. Things like that. The Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, by the way. Okay, so don't be surprised if the two of you commit to each other in May, and that's how it feels. Like I said, like there's no hesitation, nobody's taking their time, right? And it's very happy. I can't even think of anything else to add. Virgo, yeah, this is it. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I've mentioned this in other zodiac signs readings. Very similar readings among multiple zodiac signs. It's like you guys are deciding what you want to do for the summer or in May. Right, we have the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Both cards could be interpreted cards of a choice, decision-making cards. And the Eight of Swords clarifying the Two of Wands. This is you, I guess, stuck for a little bit, trying to understand, trying to decide where you want to go or what you want to do or whether you want to go to a particular destination or not. Speaking of you going, the Eight of Wands in the middle is a card of travel. It's also a card of communication, back and forth communication. Perhaps you were invited and you are inquiring on the conditions of the stay, or perhaps you're inquiring on different travel destinations, vacation destinations, right? You could have been invited to a wedding, right? The Four of Wands right next to the deck. It is a card of a commitment, marriage. To me personally, it looks like always reminds me of a wedding. But perhaps this is your family right there and you're looking for a family vacation. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't see you being pushed into anything. I think you'll have time to think about this, to choose and things like that. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo. In May, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, Mercury will be in retrograde for at least half of the month. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We have the Eight of Cups clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Tower. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. And we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio or any zodiac sign. Whoever is coming back, Virgo, I would stay away from this person as far away as possible. It's like they're coming back and they're bad news. They're like really bad news. Okay, it's a disaster. It is a disaster. They are a cheater. Perhaps they are on a rebound right now, or they've got a hidden agenda or something like that. Right? So we do have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is coming back from the past. The Eight of Cups, the first card that came out, yeah, somebody is walking right back to you. The High Priestess clarifying, the Eight of Cups could be a Pisces, but the High Priestess could be a card of a secret. They're not telling you everything, or they have a hidden agenda, or perhaps they're going to straight up lie to you, but they're not looking for a commitment or anything like that. The Tower in the middle could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but, nothing good is going to come out of that. The Tower is a card of something that happens unexpectedly, or it's a card of a disaster. Okay, the Seven of Swords right next to it is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around, right? And the Nine of Wands clarifying it is a card of a wounded warrior. So this is them with the Seven of Swords, leaving early in the morning, and you will be left feeling like a wounded warrior. So I would be very, very careful, Virgo, with your exes. It doesn't have to be the most recent ex, like I said. It could be somebody who already was in a relationship after the two of you broke up, and again, they could be on a rebound, or they could be something is just wrong with this person. Okay, there's this spread screams a disaster. This spread screams a cheater. Okay, so be very careful. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this month. We have the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Sun, and we have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, this spread to be interpreted so many different ways, to be honest with you. Some of you could be traveling for work, or you could be relocating for work. Or perhaps if you don't travel for work, if you've been working your butt off over the next, I don't know, 10 years or a couple of months, then I think it's coming to an end. It's like it could pay off. All that hard work may pay off. Speaking of hard work, the Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of you working really hard. What else is new? Right? Virgos are the hardest workers in the zodiac sign. Right? Or perhaps it's just not going to be an easy month for you, at least in the beginning, right? Especially if you do have to travel or if you have to relocate. The Chariot, the next card over, could be a card of travel, and so could be the World on the bottom of the deck. The World could be a card of someplace remote, right? Or perhaps the Chariot is a card of victory, right? The Chariot is a very triumphant card. With the Chariot, we always feel like we've won. It's a card of a success. And the Three of Wands clarifying it, this is either you deciding to relocate or deciding to travel for business, or this is perhaps somebody else who's deciding that you've worked hard enough and perhaps you deserve a promotion or some kind of a recognition. Right? The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but that's how you end the month. That's what comes at the end of the month or at the end of this journey or something like that. So I don't think you're going to regret either all the work you've been putting in, or you're not going to you regret relocating or going on that business trip, because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, at the end of the day, you will be happy. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or word of wisdom for you, Virgo, for the whole month of May. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Tower. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Cups clarified by Temperance. And we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Sagittarius. A bit of an odd spread, but, you know, I've seen stranger things happen. So this Queen of Swords is going through some kind of a disaster in May, and I think the advice for you is to at least cheer her up, or him up. Right? So yeah, the Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm not sure how this person is associated with you. It could be a friend, a family member, somebody you work with, you know, but yeah, they are going through something, right? The Tower clarifying the Queen of Swords, that's what they're going through. It is a card of a disaster. It is a card of something that falls apart, and as a result of that, they are also the person in the Nine of Swords right there in the middle. They are, you know, having a hard time coping with it. Then we have the Page of, and I think the remaining cards, this is where you come in. The Page of Cups, I think this is you offering to help them, to cheer them up, to, you know, give them a shoulder to cry on or something like that. And both Temperance and the Star cards are healing cards. You know, they could be interpreted as healing cards. So perhaps if you hear of this person going through something, you know, some kind of an unfortunate situation, perhaps help them out. And it will, you know, be something good for you, something good for your karma. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing month.